everyone, welcome back to my channel, My Kind of Budget. My name is Christina and we are finally catching up and doing our Keep the Change savings challenge and doing some coin stuffing. I'm gonna be very transparent right now and let you know that I'm trying my first attempt at like making bread. And so the oven is preheating, so I'm going to try to do this within like 10-ish minutes before the beep little thing goes off on the oven. But yes, this is the change that I have collected. God, who knows? Maybe since January, this got too full. And so I've just been putting stuff off to the side here. So we've got quite a bit of change to sort through. And I think what I'm going to do is first color, like sort through, color, and then stuff the coins in my little electronic jar thing. Do I think I'm going to be finishing today? Probably not, but I think we're going to maybe like a row done. We'll see. There's a lot of quarters here. So let's go ahead and get started and see how much we have. So I've got my calculator here to keep track of the amount that we're coin stuffing. And I think in one of my videos, I said we'll do like a chat and coin stuff. So yes, we'll just talk about things. I never got a chance to talk about my goals for 2025, my budgeting and non-budgeting goals. So I guess I'll start with that. And I'll do my non-budgeting goals first because I feel like my budgeting goals are pretty obvious if you watch my videos and you see my binders, which I think we've gone through all of them now, so you can see the goals on there. So one of my biggest non-budgeting goals is to do 2 5Ks this year, with the first one happening in a couple of weeks. Oh my God. Very excited about that. And kind of nervous. Like, I know I'll finish, but I guess one of my further goals for that is to finish within, I think initially I wanted to finish within maybe like 45 minutes, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So I would like to try to finish this 5K, this first 5K, within an hour. That's my goal, which I believe I can do. I've been doing my training in the gym on a treadmill versus like trying to do it outside. I did running outside. Well, I couldn't run outside because I live in Minnesota and we have snow and it's cold still. We had a nice day not too long ago and I tried running outside, and I live in a very hilly area and the hills, girl, got me. They got me real good. So hopefully where the 5K is happening will not be too hilly and pretty flat, and it'll all work out in the end, which I think it will. Anyway, I'm pretty confident that I can do it within an hour. So yes, the first 5K is in a couple weeks, early April, and then the next one that I want to do, I believe, is in November, which either November or sometime in October, which would be a really great time here in Minnesota because the weather would be cool and not too cold. So that should be nice. So yeah, that's one of my non-budgeting goals, is to do 2 5Ks. Another non-budgeting goal that I would like to do this year is to read at least 6 books. 6 books that don't have to do with school or anything, which I guess is kind of a reveal of another potential goal that doesn't have to do with budgeting this year. I read a few books last year that were really good. They were romance novels. And so I would like to read 6 books this year, and your girl is failing. I need to finish the books that I've started, and it's already March. And so I'm currently reading 2 books, kind of young adults. That's has to do with Jack and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas, and the other is a mystery. I think it's called The Guest List. Let me know if you have any book recommendations in the comments section, and I'll add those. But I do feel like I've already got the books that I want to read this year so that I don't have to buy any more. But yeah, I'm trying not to buy any more books if I haven't finished the ones that I have. So that's another goal of mine. So the 5K, reading 6 books this year. And then I also would like to maybe start a master's program this year. School is interesting. I have my bachelor's, and I remember finding it very difficult to choose a major because I find everything very interesting. And with finding everything interesting, oh, there goes my little buzzer. Finding everything interesting, when you get to like master level degrees or graduate degrees, they're so specific. And so trying to find a degree that like would be interesting, not so hyper focused on one specific area of study, but then also something I could benefit and like, you know, get my career going or growing within my career. It's also difficult, but I think I found something, and I'm going to go to an info session also in a couple weeks, like right before the 5K, and we'll see what that leads to. I'll be right back because I got to go put this bread in the oven. All right, I take it back. I still have like 3 minutes before the timer goes off. So the oven is preheated, but the timer warming up the Dutch oven hasn't gone off. So I'm gonna go and did we already do 60 cents? I'm gonna go do 59. But yeah, so would like to do a master's degree, and with where I work, I get like basically a discount, a pretty heavy discount on like education. And so I'm gonna try to take advantage of that and try to get my master's, y'all. And you'll see in my cash stuffing video for the lower priority sinking funds, me saving for that. It's asynchronous. I think that's how you say that word. And so I just take one class at a time if that's what I want to do, and you pay per credit. So I don't have to do the full tuition. So basically I'll save up money and then take a course. And so I don't know how long it's going to take your girl to finish now, but at some point I'll finish if I do get accepted and start it. So if you have a master's degree, oh my God, this penny is so old. It's got like the old design on it. When is this from? Oh, I guess it's not that old. It's 1953. But yeah, any tips on, you know, furthering your education? I heard that master's degree requires a lot of reading, so I don't know how I'm going to be doing that in addition to finishing my 6 books, but we'll see. We'll just take it one step at a time. And then just because you have goals doesn't mean like they all have to be finished. Setting goals is, I think, just the important thing. Right. Let's see, 57. I hope I don't look back and see that I did something wrong. These pennies are gross. 57 here. What other goals did I have? I have a list here. I should have brought that out. Maybe I'll bring it back out after I go and put this bread in the oven. Dang, I really don't remember what my other goals were. So let me get my list. I'm going to put this bread in the oven and I'll come back. And that way I'm just not rambling. All right, I'm back. I will make sure to put a clip or picture of my bread when it's done and let you know how it is or something. I don't know. But it's got like 30 minutes in the oven, and then I'm supposed to take like the lid off and bake it until it like crusts or something. I don't know. I'm nervous, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I do have my list of my goals. And so yeah, run 5K. Oh my God, y'all. Okay, so one of my goals also is to make bread, and we're doing that today. Bake the bread, and then we also talked about the books. I have 9 books listed, but I think I changed my goal to be 6 because I knew 9 was kind of pushing it. So a new goal is potentially starting a master's degree, or just, you know, taking a class or doing something with education, running the 5K, bake bread. And then I also have one here to make butter. I'm trying to think about why, but I guess butter is supposed to be something that's easy to make. So I guess we're gonna be making butter soon. Let me know if, I don't know how I would film it because it's been so long since I've done vlogs and stuff, but if that's something you want to see me do, let me know in the comment section and we can make butter together. Ew, look at this quarter. Yeah. Making butter. Another goal I have is to sew, and I put in parentheses start. So I got a sewing machine for my birthday, I think, birthday or Christmas. They're so close to one another. It was probably both. To, you know, because I've shown interest in wanting to sew, fix, like, alter my clothes, make a blanket, things like that. I feel like that's a really nice skill to be able to have. So I think my goal will be to actually open the box, because I have not done that yet because our space here is so small. Like, and I want to be able to comfortably sew, you know, because the machine is big. It's gonna, you know, take some space. So I want to be able to open the box and then practice using it. I know one of my work friends said that she would help me with, like, figuring out my machine. So probably invite her over and we can make a little play date out of it, I guess, adult play date, and she can show me how to use my machine, because I also don't know how to use it because I haven't opened the box. And I'm hoping that I did not just add 53 cents twice on my calculator. But yeah, let me know in the comment section if you sew, and any tips for, like, what you wish you would have known when you started learning or when you started to sew. Because if I don't have to, I mean, I feel like you learn by making mistakes, but, you know, if they're cheap mistakes, I feel like it can be with the sewing machines. Sometimes, I don't know, there's potential for an expensive mistake. I don't know if that even exists with sewing machines, but let me know what you wish you would have known when you first started. I'm not expecting to, like, be perfect or anything, but I just want to start. I want to get that box open and, you know, start some projects, because your girl is creative, and I just want to express myself and through different mediums. 51. I feel like I am not adding this correctly, but it's all good. Looks like we are running out of pennies. Let me see. I should organize these. We'll put the quarters here, dimes, nickels, and pennies. That way it's a little bit easier for me to make these different amounts. Okay, we still got a few pennies left. There you go. Oh, why did I put that there? Another goal that I have one here, is 4 long weekends, no work, exclamation point, exclamation point. So yes, and that's something people at work have told me as well. I have a really bad habit of working on my days off. I don't know, especially, like, it's just hard when I can just send an email or answer an email really quickly. But I understand how that could be unhealthy. So yes, 4 long weekends. I do have some coming up, so that's exciting. I need to do 49 cents. So I'm thinking if I do this and take a penny, right? Then that's 49. I don't know if that's allowed, but it's my savings challenge, so maybe it's fine. Because then I feel like we'll just never get rid of coins if I continue to do that. But I did it. Another goal that I have on here, it says staple veg dish. Yes, a staple vegetarian dish. I don't eat meat because it makes me not feel good physically. Like I get really nauseous, or just, it's like food poisoning without like diarrhea, basically. Like I get nauseous. I just like feel it in all of my body if I eat meat, or if I eat meat consistently, like if I don't take a long break between eating meat. So I would like to have like my go-to bomb, delicious vegetarian dish. And I should say that I don't have an issue with fish. Fish is fine, but I'm having issues with like chicken, beef, pork, like hard meats, I want to call them. So yeah, if you have any, every goal, y'all, I'm gonna ask if you have a recommendation or a tip. Let me know your favorite vegetarian dish, whether it's got fish or seafood in it. Like seafood is fine. I don't have any issues with that, but yeah, and dairy is fine. Oh God, I don't know what I would do if I couldn't have dairy. But yeah, dairy is fine. Let me know your recommendations for vegetarian dishes. And then I'm also going to try to work on a tofu dish. Tofu is one of those things. I was just like, I've had it and I feel like others have made it taste pretty good, but I just have not been able to figure out how to make it taste good myself. So I'm trying something out now. We have some tofu and I froze it because I heard that that can help with the texture, and we're going to figure out what to do with it. Oh, there's a 47, 25, 35, 45, 46, 47. Look at that. Lastly, I have on here cooked tofu. Cooking tofu is one of my goals. And then 80 to 90% thrift. Yes, I would like to make the intention to focus on buying used or gently used items, whether it's thrift store, Facebook Marketplace, no buy groups, things like that, and not buying new, because these companies make enough money to not miss my coins. Like, I don't know, go support small businesses and others, reuse what I have, like just doing something like that outside of giving these companies all this money, my hard-earned money. And I encourage you to do the same, and that helps out with your budget as well. So I guess that's a non-budgeting goal and a budgeting goal at the same time. Now we're left with nickels. Let's see what we have. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, there's 30 plus 0.3. It's a big 30. And that's all I have on my list. Let me look at the back side. Now I see couple goals, but I don't have anything else. So budgeting goals, it would just be to finish my goals and my savings challenges and cash envelope binders, but then also just not doing any unnecessary spending. That's like the main one. And making sure to, if I do spend, especially for things like I just recently bought a big purchase for skincare products, I need to make sure to take that money out of my just for me thing, because I don't want to like overdraft or anything in my account. So just being financially responsible is my goal for this year. Saving for property, that's a super, super long-term goal, but my goal is to save $6,000 this year, along with my partner, for us to, have money to go towards our future together. And that worked out perfectly because I have finished my coloring for this. And looks like we just have these small amounts. We're almost done with this $50.50. I don't know if this number is correct, this $10.85. So I'm just going to count through this again to see if it is and come back and let you know. Okay, so I counted and I was off by some change. This, what I counted, was $11.05. And somehow I added up to $10.85. So what was I off by? I was off by 20 cents. What? That's so weird. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, so it was $11.05. And I'm going to go ahead and add it. Oh, this thing is heavy. To my little jar here. For those of you who are new, I started this before I did the Keep the Change Savings Challenge. So this is a mix of this money and then money I had in here before. And it currently has $56.63. So that's way more than we would have already finished this challenge. But that is not all of this. So if you would like to enjoy some ASMR of me coin stuffing this jar, please make sure to stick around after the closing. I hope that you all do it anyway. Hope your girl's out with some watch hours. But if you decide to finish here, I want to thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below letting me know your goals, or if we have any similar goals, or of course any tips on for me to help me accomplish my goals that I stated this year. Would love to read your suggestions and tips. And don't forget to take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys either right after this or in the next video. Bye. On my hands and now it's too slippery to put in here. just noticed that we're in the 60s now. Oh my God, can you guys hear my downstairs neighbors? Ugh, I can't wait for them to leave. Last handful. Oh my God, those are squirrels. There's all kind of noises in this house. The cats are like looking around. Almost done. We'll save this nasty, dirty, disgusting quarter for last. Final one. This is gross. Like, is this blood or what? Like, this is gross. Ew. But that's it. Alright, so now I have $67.63 in this jar. How much do you think it's gonna be when it's full? That's it. If you watch to this point, you're a real one, and I love you. I mean, I love everyone else who left early too, but I especially love you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.